properly use them. So, and this is one of the examples here. I mean, in numbers, theoretically, Nawaf has probably the best formation available in FIFA right now. One of the best, that's for sure. But let's see if he can optimize.
Like the attention, girl, I know you. But you're everything I want in life. We're fighting danger like kung fu. The love I feel is deep. Releasing the pressure, the horrors that await. Hell has no fury like a human born. It's only real if you can't replace it. And now I'm losing all control. Why do I fear it? This is the sound that we make. Can you hear it? This is the sound that we make. Can you hear it? I love the sound when it breaks. Can you hear it? This is the sound that we make. Can you hear it? Dear God, we're sharing in the streets. 'Cause all our love is instant history. We could go to any time or place, but the history's a nightmare. I'm sure we'll awake. I got a fever in my bones, gets me so high that I can taste it. And now I'm losing all control. Why do I fear it? This is the sound that we make. Can you hear it? This is the sound that we make. Can you hear it? I love the sound when it breaks. Can you hear it? This is the sound that we make. Can you hear it? Hell have no fury like a human born. It's only real if you can't replace it. And now I'm losing all control. Why do I fear it? This is the sound that we make. We only exist in the noise that we bring. This is the sound that we make. And we can unlearn what we learn.
Welcome back to the day 2, ladies and gentlemen, football fans, boys and girls, players of the most popular sports in the world, called football, which is unfortunately right now a bit on pause due to current situation. But thanks to UAE Pro League, we're trying to find the alternatives here, and while you cannot enjoy the real matches of real football players, you can see the real football players along with their lucky fans playing this amazing format that is presented to you here right now. My name is Michael, and I will be one of the casters for today. Along with me, Yusuf is going to be joining into casting this amazing event. How are you doing, Yusuf?
I'm doing great, Michael. I'm really excited. Could not sleep yesterday, honestly, waiting for the next matches. I mean, we haven't watched football in so long, and yesterday we get to experience all the matches all at once. So many games, over 10 games played at once, and it just got me back
Yes.
into the football spirit. Excited, and I can't wait to see more games.
Yes, yesterday was just phenomenal. I was amazed first by the drafts that players bring into the FIFA Ultimate Team format that we're rolling in with today, but also I was amazed with the skills that players were performing with. I mean, I mentioned that thousands of times yesterday. For me, they looked like a professional FIFA players and not football players, and this is something that I was extremely excited about. I'm expecting level to raise today a bit more as well, because yesterday we filtered the first 8 of the players who are only playing quarterfinals today. So best of the best players and football players in UAE Pro League are participating and are gonna battle today for that lucky top 4 semi-final position, which is gonna be streamed tomorrow. Just again, quick shout out, quick thank you to UAE Pro League for leading this initiative, for bringing this up to the table. This format proved to be an extremely successful for us, and this is something that we love doing yesterday, love doing today, and will love doing in the future as well. Please make sure to follow them, to subscribe them on their social media channels, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. You can find them with the same title everywhere, at AG League, Arabia, standing for Arabian Gulf League. Thank you so much for the initiative. I think we're gonna jump into just briefly explaining the format for you guys. For the ones that were not here yesterday. Just to remind you, we are playing single elimination format. We have an Olympic bracket here, and yesterday we were done with round 1. We've finished with top 16, and today we're going to be continuing with top 8 or the quarterfinals of our tournament. All the matches are played in best of 3 format, so we'll have at least 2 and maximum 3 games per match. As I mentioned before, the professional football players from the selected 14 clubs in UAE Pro League are going to be playing those matches, along with the lucky fan that has been chosen by the club to participate and to play a third match if they decide to. The games are played for 12 minutes, so there's 6 minutes per half in the game, and we're playing this tournament in FIFA Ultimate Team format, so players will be bringing their own teams into the games, and this is something that was treated a bit skeptical in the beginning, but yesterday proved to be I think just the right fit for foot format. What do you think, Yusuf?
Oh yeah, I agree with that for sure. Because, I mean, as we saw yesterday, we've had a lot of different players, different play styles, and extremely valuable players in the Ultimate FIFA teams. And some we were not expecting to see, but we saw 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of just everywhere, and sometimes against each other. We'd see the 99 Ronaldo, 99 Messi. Every once in a while,
Yes,
I see those
team
games.
of the year cards.
Yeah, I see them. I see them once in a blue moon if I'm playing, and here they're just everywhere, which just
Yes.
shows you the high level of play and the high level of dedication these players have in their ultimate team. And to touch on another topic that you mentioned earlier, we saw a lot of players. As you said, these are professional football players, but a lot of them just play so well in FIFA that
Yes.
you would just be surprised. Are they professional player in FIFA or as an actual football? No, these are actual players in UAE clubs, the UAE team, even some of them, you know. So these are actual football players with skill beyond what we expect in football, and I'm really excited to see them play again, especially a couple of few that I'll mention when we get to their games. I kept track of them, and I feel like these are a little bit exceptional in their skill. I mean, now that I say it in this way, I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, these are excellent players professionally in actual football. Why wouldn't they be as good in a video game?
Yeah, I mean, I touched this point yesterday. I was expecting them to be quite decent, I would say, at least decent in the strategical perspective of the game. And here I'm talking about the formations, about custom tactics, because, I mean, even if when you're a professional player in football, you live your life in football, you know all the strategies, you can see the field properly, you understand those things, and for you it's easier to step in, like, the barrier of entry for you is much less than the actual barrier for not FIFA player. But yesterday we also saw those players performing extremely well with dribbling skills, with their joysticks, with the acceleration. This was something that was just there out of this universe. I was astonished by the performance of them. We're gonna jump into our first match of today. Al Nassr Football Club is gonna be playing against Banias. We haven't seen Al Nassr performing yesterday. They were directly there in the second round of qualifiers because they won a UAE League Cup previously, so they got a direct ticket. Whereas Banias proved to be a very decent competitor yesterday. We saw best of 3 game of theirs. And the first it was a first game yesterday, and they proved to have a very decent level of performance. And I'm very excited to see the match, which is starting right now with Badur Al Shabibi versus Nawaf from Al Nasser Football Club. Let's jump straight into the game. This time I saw some of the drafts in the beginning, before the match has started, and actually right in front of me I have the starting 11 of Nawaf, player from Al Nasser
Let me
Football
guess.
Club.
There's an Mbappe there. Just a guess.
Well, from what I see here, he doesn't have Mbappe in the starting 11,
Oh,
but
that's
something that he does have is he has Son and Aguero in both of the center fields. There's Team of the Year Kevin De Bruyne in center attacking midfield. We see Sane from Manchester City in the left mid.
See,
With
Del
on the
Piero
right
here with
wing
Ben Yedder shoots at a beautiful shot right there. Before you complete, we see them. Okay, this is it. Bedr has came to dominate. He's like, okay, we've never seen Al Nassr, but I'm here in the first 5 minutes and I'm gonna score. Before you even complete the formation, he scores. What a beautiful goal.
Ben Yedder is just an amazing center mid. We saw so many times yesterday one of the players proving to start in so many different formations of FIFA Ultimate Team because he's just so good at it. I mean, he can play as a striker, he can land shots, he can play from the center mid. This player is just a unique universal soldier that you can put anywhere. And by anywhere, I mean he can play in the goals as well. It's Ben Yedder at the end of the day.
He's just everywhere. Just put
Yes.
a team of 11 Ben Yedders.
But
And we can
not
see
to
here
forget
Aguero. I don't think I've ever seen an Aguero until today. I think this match. I don't think.
I think
don't
we
think any
saw a
other-
couple Kun
were?
Agueros yesterday.
Oh, all right.
Yes,
all
I
right.
think there were a couple, but Aguero is not the highest threat here. I mean, in Nawaf's team, what I see from the foot draft, from the screenshot I have in front of me, he's actually rolling 6 Team of the Year players. Kevin De Bruyne is one of them, and Golo Content, central defensive midfield, is behind. Then those are your favorites from one of. I mean, we don't have a bias here, but excuse me, this gentleman is running Robertson, Team of the Year, on the left back, Van Dijk on the center back, Trent
You see a beautiful
Arnold.
attack here by Pelé, and Pelé shoots, but
Close
actually
one.
just wide. Real close, right? So we're
And
saying
Allison
Van Dijk
in the
and
goalkeeper.
Alisson as well.
Trent Alexander-Arnold in the right back, and Allison as a goalkeeper. 6 Team of the Year players in the starting 11. This foot draft is just beyond this universe.
Yeah, but let's see if they pay off in the field, because so far it seems like Bedr is beautiful attacking, and here we see Del Piero dribbles back and gets taken, but the defender just gives it away back. Pelé back to Del Piero. Pelé shoots and
Just a bit on top of the post. I thought it would go in. It was so close.
That was a beautiful setup. Mistake from the defense, but a beautiful setup nonetheless from Del Piero. Unfortunately, just wide.
We spoke about it yesterday. I mean, we saw a lot of Team of the Year Messi in the draft, and this is an amazing card, but at the end of the day, we need to remember those cards are just the tools, and you're the mechanic. You're the one who need to know how to properly use them. So, and this is one of the examples here. I mean, in numbers, theoretically, Nawaf has probably the best formation available in FIFA right now. One of the best, that's for sure. But let's see if he can optimize them correctly, and if we can optimize them to the right extent to win this match against Badur Al Shabibi from Banias Football Club.
Right, utilizing your team is an essential part of FIFA. Here we see Ben Yedder passing it beautifully to Mbappe. Mbappe back to Pelé. Pelé gives it to Marcelo.
There's an opening on
and
Marcelo.
beautiful cross, but Alisson goes
Allison
in. What a
and Pelé gets the ball from Allison. A
was a
legendary center
perfect
midfield from
setup.
Brazil.
That was just a perfect setup, even though Alisson did his job, blocked that the defense was not there, and Pelé just taps it in the end for an easy goal.
I mean, those catches from the goalkeeper, sometimes they're so random. And here, I mean, Allison had so many options. He could have easily thrown this ball behind the line to initiate a corner here. Oh, I thought it's a goal.
That looked like a goal, but we see Del Piero still with the ball. Seems like he might cross it in, but no, beautiful defending by
No, the defense is just too
by
good.
Nawaf there.
we see Pele making the plays here. I mean, one of the icon Brazilian players is just an amazing to be placed in the center mid. Ben Yedder starts dribbling and rotates and scores the third goal of the match, starting with 3-0 for Badur against Nawaf from Al Nassr Football Club. Banias is in front. Yesterday they proved to be the dominant team in the first game of our tournament. Here they start to prove the same.
Yeah, the guys at Benias coming here meaning business, and they're just rolling all over Nawaf in the first game. And I mean, this is the first time we see them play at Al Nassr, but it seems like they're no match to.
Another opening on Pele.
Yes.
He passes it back to the. He shoot. Intercepted by the defense. Again, Kevin De Bruyne trying to keep up with the pace and push it back to Bernardo Silva.
See Bernardo passing
Bernardo Silva
beautifully
is
to
an
the
amazing.
defenders. Beautiful cross, but easy for the goal. Nope. Oh, close. Even though
Kevin De
here,
Bruyne.
this is one of the moments. This is one of the moments when you mean like the goalkeeper could have easily blocked that. It seemed, but for some reason he just punched it out instead of blocking it. It could have
Yeah.
been a potential goal, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. And we see here quick attack from Bedr and slowing it down in the end in the midfield. Ben Yedder giving it back to Pele. Pele trying to dribble past David Luiz, but David Luiz is not today.
I also saw that Bader is using center attacking midfield, center defensive midfield Marcelo in his card. This is a flashback Marcelo, a 91 rated card, one of the best flashback cards available in FIFA 20. A bit too aggressive in his tackles here. And
yeah, that was a bit
Alaba
over the line
receives a
aggressive.
yellow
Gets a
card.
foul. See, beautiful cross pass here by through pass by Del Piero, and Pele one-on-one with the
Pele
goalie.
finding the shot, should have scored that, but Allison is there defending it as the last wall of Nawaf from
This
Al
attack
Nassr.
of Del Piero and Pele just being played beautiful by Bedr. I can't see
Yes.
any way for Nawaf to stop this, even though David Luiz is trying his best there as being that solid defender, but the attack is overwhelming them, especially with Ben
David
Yedder in the
Luiz
side.
was definitely on the spot, but I still didn't see quite decent interceptions from Van Dijk yet. And this, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about Team of the Year Van Dijk, someone that can intercept nearly anyone here in FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yeah, but I guess that's just the attack of the trio of Ben Yedder and Pele and
Del
third
Piero.
one being Del Piero, just overwhelming the defense right now. I mean, as well, Bedr just playing them beautifully there, knowing exactly when to pass between them and when to give the 1-2 and the through passes, just working beautiful for him. So he definitely knows how this trio is supposed to work, and he's taking advantage of this extremely powerful front line he has.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, from what I saw, he has 62% of ball possession across the field, which is just extreme from the first half. I mean, this control means that he was really in control of the game. He was really in control of the midfield. I saw him utilizing the central attacking midfielders very well as well. And I mean, he's just very cold-headed. I mean, I saw him making the right decision where he can dribble, he goes inside the box and does that shot mostly from Pele or Ben Yedder. When the attack is not there, he's not pressuring it too much. He controls it a little bit more, tries to find the opportunity, find the pass, and always goes for the right decision.
Yeah, I love this playstyle. He's not overly using his dribbling mechanics and skills. He's not overly using a certain tactic like using the wingers only or using the crosses only. No, he's playing around the field, and we see here beautiful attack with Mbappe.
There's an
going
opening
close to
from
the goalkeeper.
Mbappe.
Finish shot and
Goes
goal.
for the finishing shot, and that's a 4-0 for Kylian Mbappe, the French superstar, one of the best football players right now in FIFA 20.
As I
Wow.
was just saying, he's using every sort of attack. He's not overly relying on his skill moves. He's not overly relying on crosses or counter attacks. He's just playing a beautiful game of football, and I'm definitely looking forward for Bedr in the next games. Hope his team carries his victory here, so we can see him in the next round,
I mean,
because this is beautiful gameplay right here.
he's such agile and versatile. I mean, depending on the current situation on the field. And in the first half, we saw him mostly trying to build up the possession and the attack from the central midfield. Whereas here, he found an easy opportunity. He found Mbappe
Look
running
at
in
this
front.
beautiful
Easy
attack. Sure.
acceleration, and yes, that's a goal.
That's beautiful.
Right here,
beautiful
he's trying to
attack
utilize the
here.
midfield, finding the passes. Ben Yedder trying to pass it to Marcelo, but intercepted by the defender. Valencia here from
Still keeping the
Argentinian league, I
position in
think.
the hand. Zanetti and now giving it back to Pele, and I think going for the shot here, but no. Taken by Van Dijk, intercepted beautifully
Yeah, there was an offside.
and an offside from Mr.
huge
Marcelo.
one.
What was he doing there? But yeah, he's just fully. Yesterday we were talking about this. We haven't seen a player who does this. Oh, that was a weird. I mean, seemed like a perfect just like catch from Neuer, but instead he decides to punch it up.
I think what happens here in FIFA mostly, like when opposing players are crossing inside of your box, what a lot of players start doing, because I mean they start to be nervous, they start panicking a little bit.
Oh, what? Was it an offside or was it a goal or what exactly happened? On goal or what? That was
Kun
unexpected.
Aguero scoring a header there.
Was it a header or was it through the
Wait.
cross and an own goal?
I think it was a header. It was a header. Then one of the defenders took the ball, and yeah, I mean, just FIFA did not respond to that.
To be honest, it might be FIFA, and it also is, in regular football, this kind of mix up between the defense and the goalkeeper happens way more often than you expect.
Yeah,
You don't know if the
that's true.
goalkeeper is going forward, the defender is blocking it, and then suddenly it's an own goal or it's just a goal that goes in easily. And here we have a beautiful quick attack, but that gets intercepted by the defense. And and let's try and go back for once here, but never mind. Mbappe going through the left again here, attacking, and I think trying to find a cross here.
Trying to find a pass. There's an opening in midfield from what I see. Yes, he finds Ben Yedder, finds Del Piero. Pass to Marcelo. Marcelo does a shot, but Alisson is there saving another day for
These short
player
passes
from
being
Al-Nassr.
utilized beautifully by Bedr. By Bedr, wasn't it? Yeah, I believe it was Bedr, and just excellent gameplay here.
Wonder if they can come back from that. I mean, so far the possession still looks like it's on the side of Baniyaz, but
Yeah, it does seem a bit tough here.
their son, I think he should stop here a little bit, not to overextend here in the wing. The right decision was to a bit slow down the attack, find the pass in the midfield, and then continue the attacking from that. He was
Exactly,
obviously
yeah.
getting intercepted by the defender. Finds a
Beautiful
pass on
passing by
Pelé,
Pelé.
and should be a goal. No, again defended by Alisson.
I mean, defended by Alisson there, and I believe as well, like Pelé just dribbled a little bit, one touch extra. If he just stuck to before that and took the shot, perhaps might be a better chance. But here we have the attack again, back at Pelé. Pelé trying to dribble past him. Del Piero gives it pass to Marcelo and slowing it down here to Zanetti, Pelé, and intercepted.
Intercepted by the defense. A bit of sloppy touch in the midfield from the cross.
See, what I'm seeing here is that here, whenever he has Song or one of the wingers, he keeps trying to run instead of slowing down the gameplay, stopping, as you said, passing back to the midfield, trying to see an opening, trying to make a play. Instead, he keeps running in the wings, and it's not gonna cut it against a team like Bedr. Beautiful long shot here, but with Neuer on the goal,
By
you're not
Kun
gonna score
Aguero,
goals.
but Neuer, yes, catches those like it's a usual day
Easy
in the
for
office
him,
for him.
no problem, exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
See,
we saw a lot of players yesterday. Whenever they get the ball, we start to have this back and forth counter-attacking. They start to speed up as soon as possible and pressure the opponent as much as they possibly can. But not all the time this is the right strategy. The good player are always cold-headed. They're taking their time. They're choosing the exact right, perfect momentum to build up for a shot here and not just simply rushing, accelerating all over again with the same strategy.
Exactly, and it's like what you're saying is exactly being implemented by Bedder. He's taking his time, finding those through pass like this one, and okay, that was not a very good shot from Pile, but exactly like this, taking his time, passing around, finding an opening with his 3-4 attackers. It seems like his whole team is attacking at this point, and every once in a while he's gonna find that beautiful opening, whether created by Pile or Del Piero, and just taps it in for an easy goal. From what I'm seeing, it seems super easy for him right now because he's utilizing those passes in from the wing to the center instead of just running down the wing and hoping that he can pass the defender.
Exactly. He stops where it needed, with the attack is needed to be stopped, and then he pushes back again when he sees an open midfield opportunity or just a bit of sloppy play from the opposing defender side.
Beautiful
We have
gameplay.
substitutions coming here.
Yeah, who got substituted?
Closer to the end of the game. Kant for Ben Yedder, Gervina for Del Piero, and I think Mbappe for Zola. Yeah.
Just freshening up the players. Not gonna matter here. It's already minute 87. We have there's no chance. Maybe a goal for making the score look a little bit nicer here, 4-2, but seems like it's not going to happen.
I see that the player from Al Nassr Football Club was not properly utilizing the timed finishing moves implemented in FIFA 19, and currently one of the biggest features in FIFA 20 when you're utilizing the headers. The way it works is that you have to press for example, when you're doing the header, you have to press the shot button twice. You press it first time to trigger the
beautiful through pass here for Gervina with his
power.
Speed and power. He must. Oh, so close. You were saying
by
yes,
Allison. Yeah. You trigger it first time to push it for the attack, for the power, and then you trigger it the second time to put the exact positioning and place it exactly when your player starts to hit the ball. This case, you hit a green finishing move and makes your header just astonishingly good and astonishingly on point, which we didn't see unfortunately in this game. Good game well played by player from Banyas. He proved to be a very, as I mentioned, agile and flexible player. Depending on the situation, he was able to optimize his starting 11 to fit the position exactly. When it was needed, he was controlling the midfield. When he found an opportunity, he was rushing in on one of the wings with Mbappe. So a very good gameplay from Banyas Football Club. Yes, Al Nassr, tough luck for the first game, but this is still not over. All of our matches are in best of 3 format, so even if you lost the first game, there is still a chance for you to come back with your top players and bring it up to a tiebreaker, potentially winning the game as 2-1. So what do we see here? Now for Al Nassr Football Club, we're going to see Esteban Paves, a 29-year-old player holding the number 11.